Alright, so here's the thing. A buckyball back for something. Didn't quite work out. But it's kind of a blessing in disguise. Hey, Vortex. Do you know where I am? Do you know the significance? So I'm on my way back to the Omega sector on my main account for Distant Worlds. I won't buckyball on stream, but there's this little stop not too far away from the bubble, only 30 jumps for me. I jumped out here earlier. There's a thing. There's this planet here, right? It's right over there. It's got a lot of gravity. It's 9.77 Gs. I'm gonna attempt to land on it. Yep. Here we go. And I'm gonna do it FA off. So that's the other thing. I'm gonna do it FA off. So this is either gonna go really great or not really great. Now I have speedbolt on this, but I didn't get super close to the surface because I was a wuss. But I did break 10,000 meters per second. Or sinksmanship, yeah. That's why I'm coming back to it now. Before, I didn't want to do it. I played it really safe because I had some good first discoveries. I had like a notable stellar phenomenon that I discovered. You know, like, I don't want to... I didn't want to lose that data. But I haven't really found anything super great. So if I lose this 30 jumps worth of data, I'm not going to be super sad, right? I'm gonna try to drop in where the tourist beacon is, but well, here's the thing: if I jump into the tourist beacon, I think it puts me close to the ground. So maybe I'll just do that. I don't know. It might. I kind of want to go to the tourist beacon anyway, so we'll just go to the tourist beacon. And we'll see what's going on. And I'm in open, so maybe someone else will be there too. That'd be kind of neat. Could be a fun time. This ship's actually pretty stout for an explorer. Like, I got mad decent shields. Armor, but, you know, mad decent shields at least. This planet's big, by the way. This thing is huge. Like, I'm going pretty fast, and it's still, like, it's huge. It is huge. Still 8 megameters away. You gotta be kidding me. Yeah, see, that's why I should just go to this. This will be easier. Because I can do a... I believe I can do a safe disengage on this. I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to go ahead and preemptively turn night vision on. Let's see how this goes. Oh, it's right near a crater too, and it's in the dark. So, yeah, it's gonna make it interesting. But I did speed bowl on a 5G world, and I had no problems with flight assist off there. So I'm hoping this will be the same, because I feel like with flight assist off, I have my vertical thrusters on an axis now. In addition to just having my throttle hat, I have it on a little twisty thing, so I can fine-tune the vertical thrusters, and it's made stronger, you know, higher G worlds a little easier to handle. Here we go. All right, so yeah, immediately. Whoa. All right, I'm gonna do, whoa, ho, boy. Immediately, I'm already feeling it here. I'm gonna boost. Oh boy, this is not going to be good. This is not going to be good. Oh, this is not going to be good already. I'm dead. Oh, I'm so dead. Goodbye. Well, that was great. I should have slowed way down, and I didn't. I would have probably made it. I played myself. I'm going to try that again. I know I can do better than that. Stillman Station, where the heck is this? Oh yeah, that's where it came from. Does it show me? Oh, it's so nice. It gives me the dotted line. Look at you. I'll give it one more try. Yeah, that's the thing. I wanted to just divert it to my up thrust, but it still gives me a little, it gave me too much forward momentum because I was already going forward. Like I was going full up thrust, and that's why I was trying to divert it into my vertical thrusters, but it didn't work, so that was dumb. What I should have done was just hang on, and I probably would have been fine because the shields could take it. What do I do? Star Class? And I don't think Neutron Boost is going to do me much good. Actually, I didn't use it on my way out there, and it was like the same amount of jumps. Should be like 30 jumps. Actually, I'm going to leave Flight Assist on for the way out because every time I go to... excuse me. Oh, my thruster's stuck, that's why. I forgot I got that thruster on the axis, and then I'll forget I have it on the axis. So it's randomly thrusting, and I don't want it to be thrusting. So there we go. Let's see, 30 jumps. I can do this in not super long. I'll give it another go. All right, I got a game plan. I know what I'm gonna do next time.
4, 3, 2.
Hey, other guy, how's it going? You just missed the fail, but hopefully I'm gonna not fail this next one. Could have put some FSD boosts in, but I don't think it's gonna be not gonna be really worth. Shouldn't take too long to get out there. 30 jumps ain't too bad. Oh, no, not that. I was trying to land on Strong G, and I didn't do good, and I know what I did wrong, and I'm gonna do better. I promise, I'm gonna do better. Because I was flight assist off, and that doesn't help, but I made some bad choices. Because man, I hit the ground hard and my ship didn't blow up right away. So I should just be able to do a nice firm landing and make it. Hey, Plater. You just missed it, but in about 20 minutes or so, I'll be back to where I was, and then you'll be able to see. If I do it good this time and not bad. How are you doing, man? I saw the picture of Clive. I hope he's not bugging you too bad. Yeah, that's interesting. The thing you said about the spicy food. I read it's like the spicy food kind of fights its way through the lack of taste. honking, even if I do end up blowing up again.
Frameshift drive charging.
Gotcha. So even that takes a little bit. Yeah, I'm honking because even if you're buckyballing, you can still pick up stars. You know, like say there's a star that was 500,000 light seconds away, no one bothered to go out to it. Now you pick it up instantly. So it's always worth it to honk, even if you're buckyballing it.
Fuel scooping.
Oh, I want to start my music too. Forgot about that.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Yeah, this one's a banger.
Frameshift drive charging.
I'm a little bummed because I did have a couple systems that were completely unexplored that I got on my way out here. Or mostly unexplored, I should say. Like someone just grabbed the star and it was a bunch of beige balls, but I did actually take the time to scan them real quick. So I'm definitely not taking the time to scan, just in case I blow up again. And by the time I get out here, I should have this scotch like half done, and then I'll be probably a little bit more calm and maybe be able to do this. And not overthink it like I did. Like I was doing fine until I hit that boost button. And I need to not pitch down. That's the other thing. That was my other problem. Like you can get away with that on like 3 and 5 Gs, but not on that one. And that'll actually help you descend. But this one, I do not need to do that. I'm gonna need all my thrusters pointing down.
Frameshift drive charging.
All right, 23 jumps. And whether I get this or not, I'll be switching accounts after this attempt.
4, 3, 2. Fuel scooping. System scan complete.
I need to stop looking at the jump counter. This is Chip right now. This is my ship for the Distant Worlds. I got a nice little Crate Phantom action, which is it's like a mild combat / repairman build. I've already repaired a couple people on the expedition, so there's that. Who am I planning to unlock? Right now, I think I'm gonna start with I can do very quickly Tiana Fortune, but I think I'm gonna go with Lei Chung first because I want to get Ramta unlocked. So I think I'm gonna go. I'll get Lei Chung unlocked. I'll do Tiana because I have the stuff for her, and then I'll work on Ramta, and I think maybe I could do someone else too tonight. I'm like all set up to get a few unlocked like within a couple hours. I just need to go grab some gold. I think I'm gonna go to a Setsi for the gold. It's actually not too bad of a buy price. And I don't think you have to mine it. You just have to buy it. Which is like, why can't I just give you some money, dude? Of course, then I guess it flexes your trading knowledge if you get a good buy price. So it'll save you money. Which is kind of the whole point of Lei. He's a trader. Yep. It's 200. I'm not gonna go mine 200 things of gold. I'm not. It's 50 markets, actually. It was trade at 50 markets, and I finished that up. I was actually pretty close. I was like 10 off, and then I just like grabbed some hydrogen fuel and jumped around.
Fuel scooping.
And got that knocked out earlier today during the broadcast. Yeah, it's 50. Well, you'd be surprised how many you do, even on my alt account where I didn't really travel that to many different markets. Like on my main account, it was like a big thing. Did a lot of trading around and moved around different places, but I think I had like 35 or something before I started paying attention to it, and just like, you gotta go someplace, bring a couple commodities with you and sell them. Yeah, might have been. I don't remember them changing it, because honestly, I didn't even take that into account my first account, because I already had the requirement done when I gained the knowledge about them, so I didn't have to like go do that. Same thing with the Dweller. I had actually done enough black markets by the time the engineers came out, because I had done some smuggling early on in the game. Oh, it changes diff dependent on commander. Really? Really? That's very interesting.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
It's very interesting.
Shift drive charging.
I wasn't aware of that. Really? I thought it was always 100k. Huh, that's weird. That's very weird. Oh. I gotcha. So if you do it late, so like when the engineers had come out, by the time I started unlocking the engineers, I'd already had my first commander for like a year and a half, almost 2 years then. That would make sense. That would make sense. If that's the case. There we go, 18. Be there in no time. And Turgeon warned me that maybe having bobbleheads on my distant ship would be a bad thing, but so far I'm okay with it. Like especially the, I just wish the crate wouldn't wiggle. It doesn't wiggle much, which is nice. But I'd rather have that hologram thing be like nice and still. You know, because it's a hologram. Why does it have to wiggle?
Shift drive charging.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm surprised. I thought I engineered my heat sink for capacity. Did I not refill it? Maybe I did do lightweight. Yeah, I did. Did I not? I didn't reload it, I guess. It's only got 2 sitting there now. Yeah, I didn't even bother to reload it, I guess. Super smart of me, because I did have to use one. I got slammed between 3 stars, and I didn't really have a choice. Normally, I can get out okay with like a DBX, but this thing is uses a little bit more heat, than a DBX. Especially the way I got it kind of strapped on power. What I could do is disable my mining lances, but at the same time,
Fuel scooping.
I kind of want my mining lances out because it's supposed to be a combat at the drop of a hat type ship.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Although I didn't bother taking it out in Omega Sector, maybe I'll try that tomorrow. See if there's any distant gankers out there, see how this ship holds up. And I will try this flight assist off again. I'm committed to that. Because I think I was doing fine, but I made some really easy to make errors. And I don't see my exclusion zone line. Why is that? Okay, there you are. Hello. It's always unnerving.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, and I think I was going to change something about these shields too that I forgot. So, yeah, I think I was going to take the fast charge off.
Disengaged. Frameshift drive
Because it
charging.
doesn't stack as well on normal shields. Although it has been nice. It helped like a little bit. But if I blow up again, I'll make sure to change that. I can make a note. Otherwise, the next time I'll be able to do that is in Colonia. Because I do plan on at least stopping by Colonia at some point. Even if it's like off the beaten path. For the expedition. I mean, heck, at this rate, I'll have a week to spend in Colonia when we get near it. Which is kind of nice and kind of lame. Because, like, the pace is pretty slow, but at the same time, it gives me time to go back and do BGS stuff and mess around on my alt account. Yeah, see, that's kind of nice. I think I've probably been through this one. I remember having a few like this.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, but they were both scanned, so... It's probably about 10 more minutes and then I'll be there. If I average a minute a jump.
Fuel scooping. System scan complete. Fuel scoop disengaged.
Wait, no one. I'm not sure if I turned this off or not. Okay, I didn't. I didn't gimp my boost
Drive
or
charging.
my jump range. Because sometimes I'll do that if I got cargo racks and want to like make a more efficient jumps without putting on like full efficient mode, I'll just throw some imaginary cargo in there. Use a little bit less fuel. Oh, did I do neutrons? I think it's a neutron. See, it didn't really make much of a difference when I did. If anything, it's going to cost me more time because I got to stop and scoop the cone. Or not. Is that just the way that one works? Maybe it's a thinner part of space?
System scan complete. System scan.
That was only like a 20 light year jump. That was weird.
Drive charging.
I don't know what to think of that.
Fuel scooping. Frameshift drive charging.
Now, if I could pull this landing off, I'm not even sure if I'm going to get an SRV out. Or how long it will last. But hopefully I get it and I can find out.
Fuel scooping.
Yeah, I'll try it. And then, yeah, so I just gotta make sure I'm not gonna boost. If I'm descending not in the red, my shields will take it. My shields will take it. So I just gotta slow down, get my forward velocity close to 0, and then just let the thing descend and it will be fine. I just gotta trust in the basics and not overthink it. Yeah. Today on Jackass, we do a 10G SRV jump. God, I haven't watched that show in a minute. Of course, like, where would you find it nowadays?
Fuel scoop disengaged.
I don't know if like any of the video services do like reruns or something. If there is any sweet jumps though, I'll make sure to jump the SRV. Because I got 2, and B, I'm stopping at a place to repair. Regardless. I'm stopping at the Mega Mining. So be a little bit like not thrifty about it. Yeah, if I was like out in the black with a bunch of data, I wouldn't even attempt this. Like I didn't attempt it the first time because I had a bunch of good data. Like I had notable stellar phenomena. So I'm like, no way I'm gonna try it. And it was a good thing I didn't, because I would have lost it. That might have been a bit early to engage that. Yep. That's fine. Ship can take it. It's a cool ship, but it's not the coolest ship. Actually, I'd say my Mamba's cooler than this. Like, not even joking. Because the Mamba's out of control now, how cool it can be. Of course, I run mine with a pretty beefed up power plant, and it's uses like a pretty good amount under the max power right now. And I think that helps, which Speaking of that, I should... Oh, no, I turned my vehicle hanger off, so that's good.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
That's good.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oof, that is cold, dude. I haven't gone that far with any of my other ships other than... I don't even think my Diamondback's that cold, maybe. Maybe... 'Cause I undersized the power plant in my Diamondback, so it's not as cold as it could be. There's an undersized plant with an overcharge mod. So I don't even think my Diamondback gets that cold. I'm not sure. It's been a while since I've been in my Diamondback.
Fuel scooping. System scan complete. System scan complete. System scan complete.
And no, that's not the error. It's just happened to be 3 of them. I haven't gotten a continual system scan complete yet.
Yes.
Oh yeah, dude, that's what it's super perfect for that. I have it. One of my main account, I have it fitted for that, but also with collector limpets. So if I'm flying someplace, I'll do a quick scan for high grades, and then you can just take it to Dav's Hope real quick and go shopping there. Yeah, it's great, great ship. I don't go to Dav's Hope very often though.
Fuel scooping.
Yeah, I'm not gonna bother scooping. If anything, I should run some fuel out of the ship so it's lighter.
Frameshift drive charging.
That'd be a smart call. Should have done that. Oh well. 3/4 tank will be fine. It's not gonna make that big of a difference. I'm also not carrying limpets. That's a good idea too.
2. System scan.
This is gonna be a tiny little jump. Look at that sliver of fuel.
Frameshift drive charging.
Messed around with my Python on my alt account. That thing didn't have like jack for a jump range. It was like barely engineered.
2.
Oh, that's a big boy right there. That's a big bright boy. All right, trying this again. Don't scoop. I need less weight, please. Taxi hauler, yeah, dude. Hauler's kind of fun too. I actually bought one of those recently. Yeah, but I bought one on my alt account for that reason. Just a quick taxi. Actually, I'm gonna go to the. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna hit the tourist beacon, and that'll get me close. Which will make it slightly easier, but still not that easy. Still not that easy. Yeah, did I say hit the tourist beacon? I'm not actually gonna try to hit it. It's just a part of my normal speech. That's how I would say it. Like, let's go hit the store or hit the bar. Like that. I don't know. Exactly. Okay, this is taking too long. Because this is a big old planet right here. Imagine driving an SRV around that. No, thank you, sir. I would not. I would not do that. Just gotta keep an eye on my. Yeah, it's 9.77 at the surface is what it's calling it on the, at least on the galaxy maps, 9.7 or the system maps 9.77.
Orbital flight engaged.
Got a hefty chunker here. But at least I won't have to glide all the way down because I can just. All right, so what I gotta do, gonna rehearse this, and then you know if I deviate from the plan. The plan is, as soon as I drop out, I've got to go full reverse thrust because I'm gonna do this flight assist off. Actually, I don't think I turned it on because I didn't get into. Yeah, I'll just turn it on. I'll turn flight assist off. Yeah, I'll turn flight assist off as soon as I get in. I'm gonna go full reverse to slow myself down. Keep my pitch level. Yeah. I'm gonna keep my pitch level. Thrust full thrusters up. Try to get stable that way. Get myself stable first. Take my flippin' time. Just gotta take my flippin' time. Don't freak out. Don't use the boost button. Not gonna boost. Because if I boost, then I'm gonna screw it up. Alright, so I'm gonna try to cheat it here. Try to get pitched up. Whew. Record this too, just in case. Here we go. Oh, night vision.
Flight assist.
Alright, got this. Okay, I'm going up. I'm going up. That's good. That's good, though. That's good. I gotta just try to reverse that trend by modulating my thrust. But luckily, I have my thrust on an axis. Oh yeah. So now I'm looking real nice, y'all. I'm looking like wicked nice. I gotta get my direction going correctly. Oops. I'm stable. I'm a stable boy. I'm a stable boy. But not a stable. I'm a stable boy, but not a stable boy. If you know what I'm saying. I'm not. Well, I know how to take care of horses. It's not my forte. It's not my bailiwick. Oh my lord. Wait, whoop, I'm going too fast, too fast. I forget if this counts your forward velocity as well as your vertical velocity. I forgot. I'm just going to say it does because it's slowing me down really nice now. Oop. God, this thing is so freaking fast. It does the max. It does the freaking max for the... Alright, I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. I'm gonna get a little more stable here. Stabilize and get my gear. Gonna get nice and stable. Gear down. Oh my lord. Okay, this looks like a good landing zone. A little bit down. I'm looking good on my speed. Looking okay. I'm not going too fast. I'm not too fast. I'm not too fast. Here we go. Dial it down a little bit. Okay, that's going good. Going nice and steady. Oh, nice and steady. Now I gotta slow up a little bit. Full up, full up thrust. Now, not full up thrust. All right, got this. And I'm not reading chat right now. I'm on full concentration. Unsuitable terrain. Unsuitable like my ball sack. Jeez. All right, what do we got here? Now that I got a good surface reference, this won't be as hard or difficult, I should say. Come on, I had you. Goo. 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 Stop. 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 Okay. Calm down. Calm down. You got this. You got this, Tater. I almost had it. It's like I'm not even really... my thrusters aren't really doing much forward and backwards. I got it pretty neutral. Fucking nailed it. Didn't even lose the 4 ring of shields. Nailed it! I gotta go scan the beacon though. That's a problem. I'm gonna take off again. Second try. Second try. Go watch the VOD, other guy. Go watch the VOD. That was my second try. Technically. I gotta go 5 kilometers like this. Oh boy. This is gonna be it. This is gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. Because every time, see the thing, every time I pitch down, that also increases my velocity because that's how thrusters work. That's how thrusters work. You know, I'm just gonna should have just called it a win at that and not tried to show off. Yep. Okay. I'm just gonna call that a win. No. Just, you stop with that spooling up the engines. All right. I'm gonna call that a win. And just gonna switch accounts now. Actually, no, because I gotta actually leave the planet. So let's just get the flip and dip out of here. Let's get the flipping. I can scan the thing from here. I can scan the nav beacon from here. Oh, you stop it! You stop it, you bastard. Okay. Oh, now I'm gonna get the flip and dip out of here. Very, very slowly, very steadily. Strong G. Huge planet and system with multiple stars, providing a once-in-a-lifetime vistas, was suggested by Commander Red Anders. This destination is definitely one for the adventure tourist. The less experienced should be careful of the planet's strong gravity. Yeah. That's for sure.
Cannot comply. Frameshift drive charging.
Alright, let's flip and dip. I gotta get my momentum going. Actually, I'm not gonna stay in flight assist, because when you're in Super Cruise and you do the flight assist thing, when flight assist is off, every time you deselect Elite window, it makes the beep, and it's super annoying. That's why I didn't have it on the way here. But I am going to get past the orbital cruise and then go from there. But I'm glad I was able to do that. But yeah, that's definitely the most difficult planetary landing I've done. For sure. By a long shot. Yeah, especially in a big ship. I don't know. I mean, if you go back and watch the beginning of the stream later, my first attempt it was nothing like that. It was a complete cock up. It was bad. Oh my god, this thing's so huge that it takes so long to get to orbital cruise. I just want to get to orbital cruise, then I'll log out and switch accounts. Okay, that should be high enough. desktop? Yes, sir. Save that clip. Save that little clipperino. Okay, and yep, none of that was shown on screen, so that's good. I gotta get some gold, and I think I had a system picked out for gold. I think that was a Setsi. Yep, a Setsi. One of the planetary installation bases things has the gold I need. Okay, everything's coming back up good. Yep. Play. Good old Type 9, because I think I need to do the shields on this one. Did I touch the shields on this? And I gotta make sure I have enough for the mod I want. That would have been a smart thing, wouldn't it have? Ooh, I don't have niobium and I don't have tin. Well, I can do a thermal mod and throw it on another ship if I want. Because this is a size 6A though. Yeah. You know what I could do is I'll take my shield off my Python. I don't have it here. Do I have Biweaves here? Hold on, does this shield even... This shield's already been modified anyway. Oh, I put reinforced on this. Okay, that's what I wanted, but I don't think I have enough to do a full grade 5 reinforced. Double check that. I do not. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take this off and do a full thermal mod on a Biweave and just kind of like pocket that for the Python. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Because I would use a size 6 shield for the Python. And I can't get a 6A here. I'm going to see if Setsi's got one. And if they don't, I'll buy something. Shoot, I could do a 3C Biweave. I don't think it would fit on this. And I don't really want to fly this with a 3C in open. You can tell I didn't really plan this out. I don't particularly plan my engineering endeavors. And I'll be playing Flight Assist Op most of the day, I think, too. I've been practicing quite a bit. And I've got enough views in me, but not too much views. Oh, you're not getting... Whoops. Excuse me. That'll buff out. Oh, this thing's slow. Setsi's, yeah, it could have been worse. I just wanted to get out of there before, that orca made it in, because I don't like to wait for passenger ships. Now, I'm assuming, I thought a Setsi was high attack. I could be wrong. Because I kind of wanted to build an Imperial Eagle, and I usually do thermal mod for that. So I could run a 3C, but that wouldn't be super smart. It would like be 0 smart. You know what I should do? I don't know, because I have to go to a specific place in here anyway. Or not Setsi. Was it a Saga or Setsi? I can't. Oh, hold on. Yeah, it's a Setsi. You can get them at. You can get them for 88,000 credits. Yeah. Where's the place? That place. That's the place I need to go. The Mega Chunker. I doubt this place is gonna give me the shield generator I need, so the other option would be to wait and not waste my materials. But the thing is I wanna. Oh, I got boosters. I could reroll a booster. Ooh, I could reroll a booster. How much? He only does. He only does grade 3 boosters. He does detailed surface scanners, sensors. Do I have enough to roll sensors? I just need to roll enough so I can get what's his face unlocked. What's the guy? Ramtop. So because you know what? I put on a detailed surface scanner on this. Do I have how much? I can get it up. I don't have niobium. Don't have niobium. Crap. What about lightweight sensors? Did I already do those? I can do a grade 5 lightweight sensor. But I don't got a lot of manganese. That's not good. I should have gotten some Actually, I can go back and get manganese. Actually, I can stop in Hela. Does this thing need lightweight? What are my sensors? I could wipe it and re-roll it. I could wipe it and re-roll it. I could do that. Yeah, I do. I do, other guy. I do. I need gold. Yeah, I'll stop at Hela. Grab some manganese. I thought I did though. Unless EDMC didn't update it. No, it's right. I got 4. Okay. Yeah, but this is also. I think we own this. Do we not own this? Hold on. Do we not own this? Oh, Setsi Free owns it. All right, I'm gonna take you up on that. I'm gonna search for Laxac. Actually, yeah, you're right. I'm gonna do that. Thank you, other guy. I'm gonna do that. That's actually a good call. Yeah, that's a very good call. So let's go grab some manganese from Hela. Unless there's a material trader here, but still it's going to be quicker if I make a jump. Still be quicker to jump. And I get to watch my ship overheat, because as soon as I go inverted, it'll go on to do that. Maybe not. Actually, it's not too bad. I think it's because I'm still in Super Cruise. Okay, Siemens has a material trader. Does Platers Tyranny have a material trader? I don't think it does. Does it? Nah, it doesn't. Crap. Yeah, I'll have to go there.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Yeah. And I can take my time here and pick up some more data, which is always good. Yeah, it should, dude. Like any station like in the same system that has material traders, like all the stations should have material traders. That only makes sense to me. I don't know. Maybe that's too demanding. It should have a material trader. We should have like encoded material trader so we can have 2-in-1 system. But I don't think you can have that. I don't think that is possible. Ooh, I gotta make sure. Did I bring limpets? Am I smart? Oh yeah, I brought limpets. So on my way over to grab the Zigold, I can do a little bit of poking around for stuff. I really just need to go do some SRE driving, like find some geologicals and just go ham on them. But I've been super lazy on this account and I haven't done that. My main account's actually done pretty good because I stopped at a couple geologicals along distant worlds. Just a couple types that I hadn't been to. And then I cleaned them out. Yeah. That's like way easier because you're guaranteed stuff. And there's no guessing. You know, no driving around guessing. You're gonna get some rares, you're gonna get some commons. You know, it's fine. It's fine.
Lincoln, Mike, Echo, Golf. Thank you for choosing our station, Commander. We hope you find everything to your liking. Permission authorized. Proceed to Bay 02.
Like I know, I think the one system I like for Technetium. Whoop, what's going on, y'all? Oh, I need to go like this because I'm pitched up while I'm reversing, and that's causing me to go up, and I don't want to go up. I gotta get the sight picture right on the Type 10. I've been used to the Python. Python's a little bit easier to fly assist off, I think, because it's got good thrusters, but not like super good thrusters. So I really had no problem flying that. And that was, I did a lot of running around on my main account with the Python. Also this account too, yeah, because I've been doing, did some mining with Nyx. And God, like Turgeon said, I don't know how Nyx didn't, like, gouge his ear holes out listening to the, I guess he wouldn't gouge them out, but he'd, like, I don't know, maybe plug them with something. Listening to that for literally 2 hours is bad. What are they doing? Material trader, yes. Yes. Manganese, I need manganese, mang. Okay, I could trade up a little bit more sulfur. Sulfur's easy to get. I do like trading up for stuff like that. And I'm going to do one of these, because I do need ruthenium, but ruthenium's really easy to come by. So that's good. I could use more tin, but I don't want to really trade selenium. See, the thing is, like, some of these are grade 5s, but they only show up as grade 4s because the raw material trader is BS. I'm calling it. I'm calling you out, Frontier. I'm calling you out. I'm just going to do... see the... this should be a grade 5. I'm pretty sure it's a grade 5. Normally. I can't do that. Tin's too easy to find. Tin's too easy to find on a plant surface. Actually, maybe I'll trade something up to tin. What did I got under tin? I could do zinc. Just so I got enough for maybe one roll. I can't do that. Can't do that. Fine, fuck your hat, selenium. There we go. Now I got a little tin if I need it. Do they? Because I still see raws as grade 5. There's some grade 5 raws when you find them. Where's polonium? Where's polonium? If I just learn the alphabet. Or not polonium, what am I doing? You know what I'm talking about. What's the thing I'm trying to think of here? Hey, BC, how's it going? How are you tonight? Today? Tonight? Day, night? Ruthenium, okay, that used to be a grade 5, I thought. Technetium used to be a grade 5. That's some bull. That's some bull. That's some bull. They should have collapsed it by one column and just made it. That makes me a little mad. Makes me a little mad. Yeah, they used to be grade. Polonium used to be a grade 5 though, right? I'm not like crazy, am I? I could have swore it used to be grade 5. Uh-oh, what do I got going on here? Hold on. Uh-oh. No? Okay, that's correct. I thought maybe yeah. But the thing is, they shouldn't have changed the grades. They should have left in grade 5 and made fewer stacks. I mean, that's what makes sense to me. That's so silly. Why would they do that? Because you don't get nearly as much for ruthenium if you want to trade versus like trading core dynamics composites or something. You know? That's my gripe. That's my gripe. Alright, I need...
Scan detected.
And it has to be bookmarked, doesn't it? It has to be wasting my bookmark, and I can't unbookmark it. How much we got? 6 jumps, that's not too bad. I still can't do hacking combat for flight assist off though. Yeah, I already got the markets, yep. I just need to do the gold. I finished that off today when I was jumping around doing some stuff for deployed. And I'm like, oh, I haven't sold anything here. And it just went around and did that. So like right here. So I'm just like Chung, just need to do the 200 units of gold. And then the Saj, I think I have aberrant shield pattern analysis, and then Pristecker. Yeah, I don't have the 1,000,000 credits for the combat bonds on me right now, so that'll be later. And then Tiana Fortune, I have 50 units of Dakota mission data, so I can do her too. And then I forget what Ramta needs, but I'm not super duper worried about that. I really only use him for the heat sinks, honestly, and lightweight stuff. But I'm not really gonna be lightweighting many utility mounts on this account. Of course, I could do ammo capacity but I still think ammo capacity is grade 3 for everything. Yeah, I don't know. Now they haven't been too bad for me to pick up. Like, I'm pretty sure I have well over 50. I'm pretty sure I do. Because I don't really use them for much. Let me just double check my data. Yeah, Dakota mission data, I got 59 of them, so that's good. I forget where I pick them up though, but I picked them up from something. Yeah, do they not really get used for much? I haven't really checked to see if the Dakota mission data is used in any recipes. I'm assuming no, because that's why I have 59 of them. jump range in this thing. I didn't really build this thing too much for jump range. More for safety than jump range. Oh, you know what I haven't been doing? I haven't been using my for fuck's sake scanner. My FFS. Gotta be doing this. Oh yeah, Vortex, oh my god. And there's some times where I accidentally got rid of them. I'm like, what did I do? Oh, that was so bad. All degraded, huh? Long range sensors and scanners, that's for what's that for, other guy? Oh, the decoded data. Okay, yeah, alright. Yeah, I haven't done many clean thruster mods, and I guess I've done some long-range scanners. And sensors. Haven't done many low mission power plants, so yeah, I don't really end up using them that much, so that's why I guess I have a bunch. Let's see, I think I'm on top of everything. I can scoop for a minute while I check this out. I am not on top of the orbital plane. That was very bad. Now I might go after those encodeds. Lots of encodeds. There's actually some not bad things in encoded emissions. Oh, there we go. Oops. I'd like to get some high grades though, please. Okay. Let's go for the nearest encodeds. Nope, that's not too far away. That'll be a quick pickup. Do I have... Ooh, I forgot I left this in battle cattle mode. Oh yeah. What do I got? Discovery scanner. I got a detailed service scanner. Let's do... Oh, never mind. I thought I put collector limpets on. I didn't. Never mind. Not doing collector limpets. Not doing that. And I will consign you to the void. That'll help my fuel economy slightly. I made room for a collector limpet. That's what happened. I made room for a collector limpet controller. But I didn't actually do the thing.
Fuel scooping. Frameshift drive charging.
And the reason why I didn't put the collector limpet controller on was because it wasn't at the station where I reconfigured everything, and then I didn't, you know, go to Setsi to check there. Oh well, I can check at this station though. See if I got it. I mean, I could have just saved the limpets, but I don't know. I was mad at the limpets, and I wanted them to get out. All right, so what station am I looking at? I need to go to McGraw Dock, which is this guy. So I don't know about y'all, but winter is well and truly here where I'm at. There was a heck and a lot of snow last night. And we're looking like single digits Fahrenheit most of next week, which is going to be great. So that's going to be back into like the minus 20s science. Hey, I'm guessing you guys are in slightly more temperate climates. Slightly more. Although all we gotta do is make it through February, and we'll be in pretty good shape. February is usually the coldest, and we're kind of making up for it. It was pretty light early on in the winter as far as temperatures go. Yeah, because you have all that. It's like a double-edged sword. Like the temperature stays more stable next to the water, but then again, you have all the moisture for it to pick up. It's like the Great Lakes region of where I'm at. It's like, we get that Arctic air, and then lake's not frozen yet, so we're just gonna take all this moisture and we're gonna dump it. Like there was some record that was broken, amount of snow in like a certain time period. And the previous record was 10.5 inches, set in 1915, and it was like 17 inches last night. And I landed an airplane in that crap. It was hilarious. It was like I landed with like a half-mile visibility and blowing snow, and oh my god, it was hilarious. It was so bad. And there's an airliner. There's an airliner waiting to take off, and he calls up Tower, and Tower, when they clear you to take off, they'll give you the visibility, the current visibility, so you know. And he's like, all right, 1.5 mile visibility, jet, blah blah blah, clear for takeoff. And there's like, we're not gonna be able to take off now unless like we've exceeded our holdover. And I'm thinking like, what? I'm thinking like, what? How did you exceed your holdover? Like, didn't you just taxi from wherever you're getting de-icing? And I guess based off the visibility is how some of these guys are calculating. It's how you can, because we're kind of lenient on, we're not held to like holdover times in the type of flying that I do. And I should back up. Holdover times is the amount of time that you calculate based off the type of de-icing the airplane received and the outside conditions, temperature and precipitation, that the de-icing is like legally effective for, and it's based off like different variables and stuff. So with a half-mile visibility in snow, you assume the snow is strong enough, like there's enough snow that basically these guys said, we have zero holdover time now, so we have to go back. They're like, what? Controller was like, why did you even start taxiing if there's a half-mile visibility? It's like, well, it was 3/4 visibility like 10 minutes ago. It's like, oh, Jesus. And like we had the government shut down, so these controllers are working without pay. And like you could just hear the frustration in the guy's voice, because this airliner was at the front of the line, and there's like at least 2 more that were taxiing up behind him. So it's like it was the controllers can't even see him from the tower probably. Like it's so bad visibility, so it makes for like a, yeah, well, I mean, half-mile visibility I can land. It actually wasn't that bad. I had ground contact at about 600-700 feet above the ground. I could see the city lights. I could like look out the window and see buildings. And then when I was about 400 feet above the runway, I could see about 500 feet above the runway, I could see the runway lights. So it wasn't too bad. And then once I get a little closer, I could actually see the rest of the runway. You usually see the approach lights first. Landing in snow is actually not too bad. I'd rather land, visibility-wise, I'd rather land in snow versus rain, because the snow doesn't tend to stick to the windscreen unless it's like really bad icing conditions. But if you're like in clouds, you can pick up ice. But usually the heated windshield can keep up with it. But rain, like your wipers, you just have your windshield wipers to work with. And my windshield wipers are stupid because they have like my approach speed's 130 knots, and my windshield wipers have like a speed limit of 125. It's dumb. It's one of the dumb things about the plane I fly. Anyway, what was I going for? Gold. Yes, gold. So I personally think if the runway conditions aren't too bad, which they weren't, it's easier to land visibility-wise in snow versus rain, in my opinion, in my experience. So it's fun. It was a good time. All right, so got my 200 gold. I think that's all I need to do here. Is there a material trader here if I need for anything else? Nope. Wouldn't even be able to do it if I had to. Okay, so now we gotta go see Mr. Leichung. We gotta go to Trader's Rest here. How much did that gold cost me? I mean, yeah, probably not too much. I didn't check to see how much it actually cost me to hit the buy button. I was just looking at the commodity number.
Landing complement is engaged. Access corridor is clear.
Yeah, so you had 1.3G. Yeah, 1.3G ain't too bad. And actually, I think I fly Flight Assist better on plants because I can see the ground and it gives me a nice solid reference. Like, once I was able to see the ground, I felt a little more comfortable doing that high G landing. I'm gonna go out this way. Ah, yeah, dude, Vortex is getting late, dude. Take it easy, man. I'll be around tomorrow. I'll see you then.
Differentials drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's not too bad over there. What are the shields on this? Yeah, less shields in my crate right now. Excellent. It's because of the mass, I believe. Because or no, actually no. I have these aren't fully finished shields. That's why. But I will pin. I want to get Lei to grade. I made these resistance mod? What? I thought I made these reinforced. I wanted to make these. Wait. I don't know. That's a booster. I'm a dumbass. I'm a dumb. Yes, I did make them reinforced. I'm smart. I'm a smart. I might take that fast charge off though. Since they're normal shields, I think I'm gonna take that fast charge off. I might put something else on. Maybe high cap. Just for more shields, more better. Because that's kind of what you need. You just want more shields, more better. You're only gonna really get one shot at escaping in this. But I'm not sure how it's gonna handle. Yeah. Thing is, I have weapons on this. I can take off my weapons. Or I can like put my frame shift drive on a lower power priority. Actually, I do need to set up power priorities. Alright, cargo hatch is 2%. Okay, well that works. And fuel scoop, that's 1%. So that's 3%. I'm still good on power. Excellent. And I do need to also put the monstered mod on the power plant as well. That'll give me another little bit of power. It's good for another 5% on top of my power plant. don't think I want to surface scan this planet anyway. I could. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I'm a super duper smart guy. I didn't check for collector limpets. Crap. Well, it's not like I really have the. I can. Nah, I'm just not gonna worry about it. Not gonna worry about it. But I should worry about it. But I'm not gonna worry about it. Next place I have to stop, I'll check. Or I'll manually scoop them. I can do that. Where is my nearest doobly-doo here?
Orbital flight engaged.
Stations here. So I want myself a 3A collector limpet controller. I can just look that up real quick. Well, good, because that place didn't have it anyway. I'm fine. I'm fine. I didn't do a super dumb. Oh, and also I want to do this. Maybe before I drop. Yes, delete that. Perfect. Alright, so yeah, 1.3G, not a big deal. Not a big
Flight
deal.
assist off.
I'm a buckyballer, I got this. Nah, I'm a buckyballer wannabe, actually. I'm a speed bowler, though, for sure. Definitely speed bowler.
Lakon, Mike, Echo, Golf, Heavy, commencing automated flight control routine. Please observe docking protocols.
Same procedure, basically, but just harder to see. I think I'm close enough now. Nope, actually not quite.
Docking permission denied.
There it is.
Access granted. Proceed to landing
There's my
pad
payload.
03.
Now this one I don't have to go super careful on. Just kind of let it come down. Let's see, can I slide right into this guy?
Landing gear deployed.
This is where I wish I had my VR headset on. I could look easier. Nope. See, I didn't need to be able to turn my head. It's very tricky when I'm trying to do it with my thumb. If I had a VR headset on, it would have been a lot easier. I could have been looking out the side. Can you just? I had that right on the money. Is it not on the money? There it is.
Touchdown complete. Engaging.
Okay.
Your arrival has been noted.
I will donate the gold. He loves gold. Yeah, see, now what I gotta do is... I don't think it was that other guy. I can go with that though. Yeah, see, I can't finish that. I can start with that, but I can't finish that. Gotta wait for that. Nope, can't do that. Why would I want kinetic resistance shields? I don't know. Okay, I'll come back. I will do a little bit more on my reinforced shields. Change the experimental effect to high cap. I'll do that now so I don't forget. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to gimp my sensors real quick. There's my modules, so I can do sensors. They're grade 3, but they're not too bad to get back up to grade 3, I think. I think I have everything I need for that. Yes, yes, yes. I can do definitely grade 5 of that. So what I'll do is I'll go into outfitting, I'll take the mod off, and then I'll reapply the mod. And while this is happening, I'm going to take a quick break. I need to refresh my drink. A little bit of Shiner Cheer to round out the evening. So I need core internals, sensors. I'm going to go modifications and remove. Yes. Since it's the same mod I'm going to put back on there, I actually had to remove it instead of just overwriting it. I did see. I was going to say I did something with my... Oh, I know. It's because I'm over power already. I'm over the power budget already. That would do it. So this way I got a lot of this stuff, or at least I got a bunch of manganese from trading. Alright, I think I got Ramta. But I'm gonna go ahead and finish this all the way, or at least to grade 4. Actually no, I'll go all the way to grade 5 and then I can pin the reinforced shields, which would be the smart thing to do. And I'm pretty sure I changed my shield experimental effect. I think I did. Pretty sure I did. Alright. Luckily the, man, the Proto-Lights and the Proto-Realics have been like all over the place lately. So it's like super cute. Oh wait, yeah, I'm good, right? Yeah. I'll do one more. And one more. That's fine, I'm gonna leave it not 100% complete. Then shield generators, I will select that. We can go reinforced shields. Yeah, might as well do a few rolls of this. I don't think conductive ceramics are too hard to find. Alright, that'll set it up so I'm ready to do that, and I can pin that. Finish that guy later. Oh. Okay, now I should have Ram-ta-ta-ta-ta. Ooh, he might have some limpets for me to buy. Let's see. I'm definitely going to do heat sinks off of him. What does he need again? What does he need? Classified scan. Ooh. I don't know if I got classified scan data banks. Oh, I do. I do. Excellent. That's what he needs, right? Perfect. So I can do Ramta and Tiana Fortune. She's that far away. He's that far away. I think Tiana's gonna be the closer one. The Colonel I'm gonna do later. The Sarge. I think I have Aberrant. Yeah, I got Aberrant. Akinar permit? I believe I do. I'm pretty sure I was a smarty and did that when I came back from the rifts. I'm pretty sure I do. Yeah, I do. I do. Yeah. Because this is the... what's his dick here? Brutarkin? 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 No, that's Wang. Bill Turner? Tiana Fortune. Never mind. Tiana Fortune. One of those. I know one of those guys was behind... permits. Yeah, so Tiana's 171 away. Ramta is where's 83 to 100 light. The Sarge is closest. I don't have anything for the Sarge right now because I do want to do some cannons. Yeah, Bristeckers and Saul, I don't have the combat mods right now. And I'm going to save the Sarge because I wanted to do some cannons. I actually have a cannon for an FDL build. I'm gonna make like a very modular FDL. I can like outfit it with different things. So I'm gonna save that for when I go do that cannon. So I don't think, is Tina build into anyone else? That's the question. I forget. I gotta look at my engineer progression page. Where's Tiana? Hello? Hello? Oh no, she's like, she's a endgame one. Wake scanner, field transfers, sensors, franchise drive interdictors. Well, I actually don't need anything from her, but I'm gonna go unlock her anyway, I guess. Why not? I don't really use much of that stuff. I'm gonna go unlock her anyway though, because I'm a completionist. Like, I think when I go out to Colonia, I'm actually gonna unlock all the Colonia engineers just for the heck of it. It's gonna be hilarious. Oh, I had wing Okay, from what? Oh, it must have been from when they were doing the missions earlier, when Vortex was doing the missions earlier. I'll do it.
Ship restraints disengaged.
Let's go, Battle Cow.
Commence departure.
Nope. Mass locked still? Really? And it's obscured. Of course it's obscured.
3, 2,
Alright. Take it easy, good other guy.
warning. Temperature critical.
I'll see you in a bit, if I'm still around.
Frameshift drive charging. Fuel scooping.
That's not gonna be good. Oh, there it is. That was nearly close. Nearly too close.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh man, Lynn's actually had a. I might go watch a lot of his stream after he's done. I'm actually
Critical.
quite interested in that.
Fuel scooping. System scan complete. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging. Fuel scooping. Frameshift drive charging.
Man, I forget how hot this thing gets.
Four, three, two, warning. Temperature critical. Fuel scooping. System scan complete.
That's actually not good. I might need to stop and do my power plant
Scoop disengaged.
at some point, or not deploy my hard points. Alright, fuel scoop at cargo hatch. What else can I turn off? planetary vehicle hangar. Duh. That'll do it.
4, 3, 2,
But I definitely need to finish the power plant on this. Or take off the lasers and pack hounds. Could be an option.
fuel scooping. System scan complete. System scan complete. System scan complete.
Okay. Just in case you didn't know, system scan's complete.
Charging.
Which should be pretty nice. I'll be able to go and drop some more exploration data at Tau Centauri.
4, 3,
I don't even know if I did sell my data. Might have forgotten. Thought I sold my data. Might have forgotten to sell my data. Oopsie. That wasn't much. I did. Forget.
fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two,
Alright. Hello, Akinar.
fuel scooping.
Fortune's Loss. Oof. That's a sad name
Disengaged.
for a base, I guess. I don't know. Seems sad. I forget what Tiana's backstory is. I wonder if that says anything in the Codex? Or does it say anything in the Engineers? Doesn't say anything in there. Let's see, Codex. Hopefully, maybe not crash the game. Oh man, it's a good-looking commander. Individuals. No, that's power play. Raxlef. Oh man, this is eating people alive. This thing. It's eating people alive. Well, I don't see much on the Engineers, at least not there. So that's a thing. Hey, Mr. Face, how you doing tonight? Or today. I forget. I'm not 100% sure which time zone you're in. Alright, so go to Tiana, and then Remta, and And then maybe go grab the chieftain and do the Sarge. That could be I don't even know if I got the stuff. Do I have the stuff for cannons? I'm gonna hit this planet weird. I gotta pay attention to what I'm doing. Gotta pay attention. Let's slow down. I'm gonna way overshoot this thing. Oh, my frames. Holy crap. Okay. We're good. We're good.
Orbital flight engaged. Flight assist.
Not quite. Well, the first thing was an uncontrolled crash. My first attempt was not good. Second attempt, I did very well. I made a really stupid mistake. I boosted. My second attempt was fine. I did that way back earlier. I think it was maybe at like the 45-minute mark in the stream. If you wanted to go back and check it out later. But yeah, I landed on that strong G. Was the tourist beacon. Wow, I came out of cruise really early because of this honking crater here. I forgot this place is in a crater. I usually never go here. But yeah, I landed on strong G, that tourist beacon. And it wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad at all. The second time around wasn't too bad anyway, because I did everything correctly. And I didn't do stupid things. Which basically meant I slowed the heck down. I kept my ship level with the ground.
Lakon, Mike, Echo, Golf, Heavy, commencing automated flight control routine. Please.
I'm not getting it, other guy. I don't understand. But I came out of orbital glide way too early on this. Oh, should we go check it out? You want to go check it out? I don't think I mapped it. Actually, no, I'm not gonna be able to see it from there. Gotta check. Yeah, here's a little. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's your signals. We're at the other, quote unquote, because that's 1 human, 2 human, 3 human, other. Oh my God, is that who I think it is in the chat right now? Is that the Bellamy I know, or is that a Bellamy I don't know? Or are you a newcomer? Does the name Sam ring a bell?
Access granted.
It's you! Oh, dude, how you been? How you been? How you been, dude? I miss that. I always wonder what you guys are up to. Like, I don't really... Like, I'm still in your guys' Discord, but I don't see, like, much getting posted there. Dude, are you still... Because I know you were in law school. Like, how did that go? I know my buddy, my one buddy from high school. He went through law school, and he's been like, yeah. My buddy's a lawyer now too, and it's like, I'm like, dude, you okay? I haven't heard from you in a while. I was like, yeah, I'm just busy with work. So I'm guessing it's like similar for you. Yeah. Oh my god, dude. Well, welcome. I don't know if you've seen Elite Dangerous before, but I'm playing, and I'm flying very, very nice and conservative right now because I'm flying without flight assist. And basically what flight assist does is it helps you out with control of your ship. So without flight assist, if say I roll left, the ship is going to keep rolling until I put a counter input of like thrusters to roll it to the right to stop the roll. But with flight assist, that will do that automatically for you. With flight assist off, you have to make all those corrections yourself. So it's like actually flying like a spaceship manually. It's pretty neat. So I'm practicing with that to maybe get better at combat one day, to be able to hang with all the cool PvPers and stuff. And right now I'm just working on my alt account, and I'm unlocking some engineers. And honestly, I'm not even gonna do any mods with her right now. I'm gonna wait till I need to do another ship, so I can save materials. I'll show you an example. We're on a planet right now. It's a pretty low G planet. It's only 0.18 Gs. So flight assist off. Right now. I do my thrusting. I get moving forward. If I want to slow down, I have to thrust back to do reverse thrust. Now I'm slowed down. Now if I don't do anything, I'm gonna start descending because the gravity is gonna take over. See, my vertical speed's already pretty slow, and now I'm descending. So now I'm falling back towards the ground. And in order to stop that, I actually have to manually thrust upwards. So now I've stopped my descent by using my vertical thrusters. But what'll happen if I turn on flight assist is I can just sit here, and the flight assist matches the gravitational force, and it keeps me in place. And then I can just go, put my throttle to 0, and I will stay in one spot. And then here's my ship. I can show you my ship because since this is completely new to you. You get the Mega Chonker, the Type 9. It's pretty much it's a cargo vessel. So yeah, I've just been flying with flight assist off because I find it kind of fun. And earlier on in the stream, I landed on one of the highest gravity landable planets in the game, currently known. I haven't set a destination. I'm just gonna get back into Super Cruise here. Oh, now I'm like throwing out Super Cruise. So what Super Cruise is it's basically in system faster than light travel. And then we can make hyperspace jumps from star to star using our frameshift drive. So where am I going now? Oh, I'm gonna go to see Ramta. And Ramta will help me out because he can mod my heat sinks. So basically right now I'm trying to do a frameshift jump and it says I can't because my target's obscured. Oh no, I didn't do it in an account, Mr. Face. I did it in my Phantom on my other account. Dude, Sam, are you interested? Are you maybe even in the slightest amount interested in this game? Because the copies on the Frontier store are only like $15 right now. I would buy you a copy if you want. But the thing is, if you're busy lawyering, like the same thing, I mentioned it to my other lawyer friend. It's like it's a huge time commitment to learn this game. Yeah, I think there's a demo on Steam. Check out I think there's a demo still on Steam. Yeah. But it's like, I really like streaming this because I don't have to be like paying attention to the game all the time. Yeah. It's a very chill game, or it can be a very chill game, depending on what you're doing. So now you're going to see a hyperspace jump. And we're going to go through witch space. So we're going to jump 27.4 light years in a matter of 10 seconds ish. And boop, pop out the other side. And this is how we get around. So I got 5 more jumps to get to my destination. But you can cover a lot of ground. And you need to be able to cover a lot of ground because we're playing in the literal Milky Way galaxy. You can go anywhere that your ship's jump range can take you in the Milky Way galaxy. It's nuts balls. And we're actually, there's an expedition going on. We're going to be going to this right here. Yeah. So this right here is 65,000 light years away from human inhabited space. I've been to Colonia, which is around here. I went there about this time last year. Formidine Rift out here. I've been out here to do some stuff. Yeah, you can go to Sagittarius A star, the supermassive black hole at the center of the galaxy. Let me just zoom in here. Stars get really dense, so this is going to be really frame ratey once they get zoomed in here. Oh, it's already getting frame ratey. So I can plot to whoop. Where's Sagittarius A star? That'd probably be easier. Did I just spell it wrong? Ah, crap. Anyway, you get the idea. You can go anywhere you want in the galaxy, anywhere your ship can reach. And you can do combat, trade, and exploration are the 3 main like occupations. But you can basically just do whatever you want. It's kind of a sandbox. But it's kind of tough because the game doesn't really hold your hand much. So you have to kind of find a bit of a direction. Like you can just do combat, but it's like, well, if you're just fighting random dudes, what's the point? But if you get in with like different player groups and stuff, you can affect the background simulation based off of trade and combat and different things. And it becomes a little bit more in depth of the game. And it's been out since what, December 2014, late 2014. That's when they put it out. And this build is kind of actually, it's had some teething problems to say the least. This current build, which came out back in December. But you know, they're working on it. Things are starting to get smoothed out. But right now I'm doing a lot of boring things. I'm not really getting into any combat. Although I do have this trader set up with missiles and stuff. Oh yeah, dude. I think there's basically a 10-year plan for it, and we're on start of year 5. So I think we got like 6 more years at least, because they're like developing like a long-term story. There's like these aliens called the Thargoids. And there's that's like a whole can of worms to open up right there, just talking about that. But the lore's neat. They got some books to back up some of the lore too. I haven't read the books yet. That's kind of on my to-do list. But this has been my main squeeze for like at least the past year and a half, because I've met some good players, gotten into with some good player groups. It's good fun. Right now what I'm doing is actually pretty boring, but at the same time it's kind of like a necessary evil, because you can make your ships better, and then you can go have fun with your better ships. Oh, I'll show you this thing this was recently added actually. Oh, God. Raxel is a whole other can of worms that I'm not going to talk about on stream. Oh boy, I had a bit of a Raxel hunt last week. Still not 100% disproved, but highly unlikely at this point, just to be fair. So what this is, it used to be you'd jump into a system, you do a discovery scan honk, right? And it'd show you the whole map. And this map probably shows up because this isn't human inhabited space and it's been scanned already. See, it's already been discovered by people. But now what you can do is you can use this full spectrum scanner, and you can pick out like different like encoded missions, created missions. What you'll find in there are basically like crafting materials. So those are good. Like right now, encoded missions are pretty decent. Like encoded missions are like mid-level stuff. Degraded missions are pretty low-level stuff. And then high-graded missions are what you really want, and that'll get you very nice, useful things. Okay, there is something there. Okay, so what I gotta do to get to that signal source is there's a gas giant here. Zoom in on that guy and resolve that down. There's my gas giant. So basically it's like you're working at telescope at this point. What do we got here? Are those all, oh, those are all signal sources. Oh my god. Coded. I'm probably not going to go out to these. I bet these are really far away. Yeah, maybe they're not though. Degraded. Ooh, high grades. Ooh, I haven't seen a high grade all night actually. I'll do this so you can see if you're still watching, Sam. I'll go to this one real quick. That's actually very close. I'm gonna have to do some manual material scooping though, because I didn't bring any collector limpets with me. These little drones you can send out to pick up stuff for you, like it's useful if you're... Oh, mining! I completely forgot about mining. They revamped the mining system in this game. It's actually one of the most profitable... I think it's the most profitable thing you can do in the game right now, other than stealing. Yeah, there's pirating actually that you can do. It's actually been... Because of the mining boom, pirating has also been in boom because you can find NPCs that are carrying like diamonds and raid their cargo holds for the diamonds and then go sell the diamonds because the diamonds are fetched at a pretty high price. Yeah, pasture missions. I freaking love pasture missions too. Yeah, pasture missions are sweet. I need to get a beluga on this account. I love the beluga. So we'll go to this high grade, and I need some stuff for engineering, dude. Some people get so pissed at this game, like, oh, it's a mile wide and an inch deep, but it's like, it's what you make of it. And yeah, it's pretty time intensive, but like, what MMO isn't? Honestly, I don't know. It's definitely less time intensive now than it used to be because of the changes they made. So like this alt account, I started this in September, and I'm almost done unlocking all the engineers, and I haven't been really even working hard at that. So it's like it's not too bad. I split my time between two accounts. The reason I got this account was because of the huge expedition everyone's going on, and I wanted to take my main account off on the expedition, but multiplayer group, and we have background simulation stuff that we do, like fight wars with other player factions and stuff like that. So I wanted something to keep around to do that. And I'm not scooping this flight assist off. No. No. I know Peroxide did that last night. I am not that committed to flight assist off. Because Type 9's cargo scoop sucks. But Imperial shielding, that's super nicey to have. I'm not always in Imperial space, so this is good to pick it up now. There we go. So basically there's a little thing on the bottom of the ship. I'll see if I can... See that little thing at the bottom there? That's the cargo scoop. And that's what I'm... Oh, it's actually, you can see it coming in. You can see it coming in. See it? And... I missed it. I missed it. It's hard to do from the external cam because you don't have the targeting reticle. But yeah, basically that'll just pop in. This little thing will pop into that scoop there. And you have to be going slower than 40 meters per second for it to work. Otherwise, it will just bounce off. And you get 3 of the item for every, like, excuse me? Did it get caught up on something? Okay, trying that again. For each little piece you pick up, you get 3 in your inventory. So I've got a total of 9 Imperial Shielding from that. That's enough to do a grade 5 mod of something that needs Imperial Shielding. So that's super nice. Now if I had Collector Limpets, what I could do is just launch a Collector Limpet and the drone will go out and pick that up and just boop right up in your fuel scoop or your cargo scoop. And then you don't have to like sit there and manually pick it up. But like if I'm in a combat ship or something, I'll just manually pick them up because usually they're a little bit more nimble than this thing. It's not too bad. Alright, one more jump to mean. We can go unlock the Rem ta 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 ta. And this is gonna become a hot boy right now. And I'm gonna pop a heatsink. Alright man, take it easy. Don't if you ever need to like vent about anything about the job or anything, dude, I'm like one Discord call away, man. Because I know it can be very tough. But take it easy and don't let it wear you out too bad. And thanks for stopping by too. I appreciate that. It's good to hear from you. Welcome back, VC. How you doing? Well, we got Tiana Fortune. We got Lei Chung, then Tiana Fortune, and we're about to get Ramta. And then I might go get the Chieftain and do the Sarge. Because I kind of wanted to put some... No. I'm going to get the FDL and do the Sarge. Yeah. I'm going to get the FDL and do the Sarge. That'll be a thing. I haven't done jack shit on the FTL. I just bought it like this week, so I have like not much engineering on it. But I'll throw like a grade 4 fuel scoop on it, or a 4A fuel scoop will be good. Be jump around in no time. I am doing Distant Worlds too. Actually, the thing I was doing earlier in the stream, I actually came back with my Distant Worlds 2 ship from Omega Base to do a bit of a Raxxla hunt. Didn't work out. So I hit up the Strong G, that tour speaking. I hit that up on my way back out to the Omega sector. I'm gonna probably buckyball it tomorrow. I might do that on stream, I might not. It just depends. That's honestly, jumping's kind of boring. I don't know. But I'm on my way back out to the Omega Sector. I'd like to get out there for the launch, but I don't think I'm going to make the European launch tomorrow. But I'll pick up the stragglers and I'll have limpets and stuff ready to go. Are you doing Distant Worlds too? Are you going to be out there? I don't know if I have you on this account. It's your third time. It's like the homesickness kicks in. And it's like, I want to go back. It's not that far away. It's not that. We're not far enough now. We're not far enough away where buckyballing back is not that big of a deal. Relatively. But after this, I'm gonna completely commit. I promise. I'm gonna. Ooh, wow, frame rate. Hello. Yeah, I'm gonna completely commit. You got to. You got the expedition. You gotta commit. I have this alt. Oh, I'm gonna overshoot. I'm gonna overshoot. Maybe. No. Yes. 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 No. Maybe. No. I'm good. Actually, I'm good. Ah, flat. It's nice, dude. That's actually a good idea. I didn't think about flat cannons. I kind of my Distant Worlds 2 build is kind of a mild combat build. So I brought it's a Phantom. It's got like 750-ish shields. Mining lances, which I've used. They were great. I love them. And some large pulse lasers with phasing sequence. But yeah, dude, flat cannons are totally worth a trip back. Because yeah, fireworks, someone's got to bring the fireworks. Someone's got to do that. That's actually, I remember when Primetime Casual finished his circumnavigation of Midward Hollow. I was like, I got a surprise waiting. We got everything all like framed up, and I brought my Imperial Eagle and I put a flat cannon on it. It was great. That was a good time. Oh, I forgot I gotta be flight assist off. I'm working on flight assist off stuff. Yeah, I mean that especially for big ships, that's pretty good. I don't know if you hello? Rain and Leo. Thank you for the host. I just butchered your name probably. And Rain and Leo. Is that right? I like to think I'm good at pronouncing, but I'm not that good at pronouncing. But anyway, BC, like during Small Worlds, I think we got like 50, 60 small ships in an instance. It was nuts. It was absolutely nuts. How you doing? Are you playing Elite? Are you and is your name? Am I pronouncing that correctly? Rain. R-A. Is that pretty close? Okay, yeah. So I'm getting it pretty close. All right, there we go. I got it. I got the idea. So how you doing? Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. I forgot about ads for a thing. Feel free use the ad blocker if you want to. But yeah. So Rain, what are you up to? Are you into playing Elite? What are you up to tonight? Got it. Ah, yeah. That's a thing. That is a thing. What were you trying to do to? So you're like a veteran, but you were just starting out. What was your technique? What things were you going for? Oh, I don't have Niobe. Are you kidding me? Luckily, it's a grade 1 and I can pin it. forgot I didn't have niobium. Alright, well that's Ramtau's done. That's the only thing I really wanted out of him anyway. Who's next? What are we doing next? Oh, I'm gonna go pick up the FDL. I'm gonna go pick up the FDL. Where's my FDL? Ah, Road to Riches. I actually have never done Road to Riches myself. I'm definitely not the model of like quick building up the commander because I'm actually on my alt account right now. I started this account like I think in like near September. All right, the Ferdy's over there, and then we'll pick that guy up. Ah, women's calculate. Gotcha, gotcha. Using the website though.
Takeoff procedure complete. Clear for departure.
Yeah, that's definitely a thing. Oh, pending friend request. Ah, PC. Yeah, you got my alt account. There you go. I wasn't sure if your friends or not on this one.
Frameshift drive charging.
Gotcha. You gotta use the calculator for it.
Flight control.
Ooh, that was kind of dumb, because now I'm really hot. I'm good, though. But yeah, Road to Riches is definitely worth it for like speed running into it. I forgot exactly what I did with this. I know I did a Rift trip. That was kind of like my Road to Riches, but it wasn't like super riches. Gotcha, cargo missions. Yeah, that's like what I did too. I just did a lot of mission running with my main account early on. I did a Rift trip on my main account, and I wanted to go back on my alt account, so I did that. And that's how I got the 5,000 light years for Palin, and it came back with like 150, 200 million-ish from scans.
Frameshift drive charging.
And I'm guessing there's gonna be nothing here because it doesn't seem like there's much, so I'm not gonna bother stopping for materials. I don't even know if I could do the cannons right now. I gotta check. See if I can do the cannon mod I want to do. Hello, cannons. I'm not even sure what I want to do. Maybe overcharged? I used to do sturdy mount, but I think overcharged will be fine. Yeah, I think I'll do an overcharged on this one. Don't have enough zirconium. That's a problem. Alright, I gotta stop at Hilla. Pick up some zirconium.
Frameshift drive charging.
So what do you like to do, Rain? Do you like to explore combat? What's your MO? Hey, Chris Wu. What are you up to, dude? Haven't seen you in a minute. Yeah, it's not a bad thing to try out. I wasn't particularly good at like PvP and stuff, but I'm kind of like inching my way. I'm like been dipping my toes in, getting a little better at it, learning some stuff, and then it makes NPC combat like really easy, which is nice. Just chilling. All right. That's all I'm doing. This is a very chilled out stream because I'm just running around doing engineering stuff. So Chris, if you just joined, I'm gonna go grab the FDL. I'm gonna figure out where I stored my cannon. I don't even know where the cannon is actually. It might be in Shinrarta. I didn't think about that because the cannon's not on it right now. They got multi-cannons on it. I'll have to figure that out. I'm pretty sure I transferred everything from Dangri. Pretty sure I did. I think it's in Shinrarta. Actually, I have an Oculus.
4, 3, 2.
Well, it's a stored module, Chris. It's a stored module. I'll know where it's at. I have an Oculus, but I don't typically use it when I'm streaming because, actually, I don't use the Oculus much at all. It's really bad. I'm a really bad VR owner. Mainly because I wear glasses, and the Oculus doesn't fit too good around my glasses, so I have to like be wearing contacts pretty much to use the Oculus comfortably. I have done like one stream in VR. It works fine. I can do it. It's just easier to like read the chat and be checking and aura and other stuff, you know, while I'm doing this. And then if I do need to look around, I have an X52 and I click the scroll wheel, or I can do a right click on my mouse. It's bound to the same thing. I can look around that way, and I just do it that way. So you got a module storing Conda. I haven't gotten to that point yet. I'm pretty close to filling up everything on my main account, but I have a lot of fat to trim. I have a lot of fat to trim off of that. Yeah, I don't know. It shakes a little bit. Shakes a little bit. Let's see. I didn't really notice it. Yeah, I'm not really shaking around in my seat so much, really. Huh. Well, I am in a Type 9. We'll see if it does anything different. Yeah, like right now, it zoomed back a little bit, you know? Man, I must be the only one who doesn't have storage chips at this point. I must be the only one who doesn't have storage chips. Glad that I found my style, or glad that someone else found their style, Chris? Because Tater style is a constant evolution. Oh, is it? Maybe I turned that off then. Maybe I turned it off. Yeah, my playstyle is a constant evolution. I do a little bit of everything. Yeah, I probably did disable it. Yeah. I'd say especially in VR too. The other thing about VR is if I'm in the SRV, I tend to get a little sick. I think because I only have a GTX 970, and it's like the bare minimum for VR. It's like the bare minimum, and it's like gets low frame rate on planets. Good for okay, all right. Well, I can double check it once we land here. I could check it now, but I don't know if I got enough time to actually do it enough time. I could make the time. I have a time machine, which is my power lever. Options. Where would you find that? In graphics? Reduce camera shake on. There you go. So it is on. I'm guessing that's what it is. Yeah, I can see where it's good for PvP. Yeah, you might want to try it. I don't know, see if it works for you.
Flight assist.
Turn off that night vision.
Lakon, Mike Echo Golf. We are happy to have you, Commander. Please note that all station services are at your disposal. Request approved. Clear to
Like I honestly forgot it was an option. I must have just turned it on a while ago. I don't know if I got enough lateral thrusters for this. I might have to use my regular thrusters. Hello. Come on, you can do it. Lateral thrusters. There you go. Good job. Good boy. This thing is definitely a chonker. Yep. And I'm stirring the pot. I do this all the time. I gotta focus on the tower. That's the key. Oh, come on. That was like one of my worst landings tonight. Alright, now this is gonna be hilarious. I don't know. What did I need? I needed it. That's it. FTL's not here. I needed something from here. What did I need? Zirconium. That's what I needed. That's why I stopped at Hella. Where's zirconium? Where's my zinc? Oh, that's gonna be an easy trade. Okay, what I'll do. I don't. Kind of don't want to trade arsenic. Could trade mercury. How much zinc do I need? I just need like that much zinc. Or Zerk, not zinc. I've been drinking. I'm sorry. Okay, I need enough for... I might need at least 9 of this. Lead doesn't get used for anything. Can I... Okay, confirm trade, thank you. There we go. I got 9. That's enough for a grade 5 roll. That's enough for a full grade 5 roll. Now I need to go get the fiddle. And that's gonna be hilarious to fly. I need to do the plasma accelerators on it too. Plasma accelerators are not modded either.
uncoupled. Maintain correct lane on exit.
Don't know if I have what I need for efficient mods though. That's the question. If this makes you dizzy, let me know. I'll stop.
Scan detected.
Oh, I never put engine trails on this. I forgot. I bought engine trails since the last time.
Frameshift drive charging.
Remind me to go into livery.
Clear of station perimeter. Have a safe journey.
That's my one boost I can use while I'm charging up because Type 10 or Type 9 heat problems. Now I gotta figure out which station it's at. I think it's Evans City. Which station? Carrier dock. Never mind. The one place we don't own. I don't think we own Carrier dock. Oh, we do own Carrier dock. We won that in the war apparently.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
That was a heck of a war. I think that was one of the hardest ones we fought so far as we had a little bit of opposition from somewhere. grab the FDL. Hopefully they got the fuel scoop I need. If not, hopefully I put the fuel scoop on the FDL that I needed. I think I can mod my heat sink while I'm at it. Actually, no, I can't because I don't have niobium. Dang it. I'm gonna have to do some SRV driving at some point. This looks like a pretty good approach. You know what I didn't do? I didn't check to see where my modules were. I think I'm gonna have to go to Shinrarta. I think. Oh, you know what I could be doing while I'm doing this is I could be looking up. Could be looking up what I need for plasmas. While I'm getting myself lined up here. Oh, cadmium. I should. I can do them all grade to grade 3. I can do them all to grade 3. I might go do. I might go do this. Yeah, when in doubt, buy a discount. That is for sure. The thing is, I bought it at 15% discount, and I was gonna ship it back. I just forget. I forget where I shipped it to. I shipped it somewhere. I'm pretty sure. I thought I shipped it to Shinrarta. I should have shipped it to Shinrarta. Because that's like the first place I went to after I bought it. Excuse me? I'll mind you to not catch me in the toast rack, please. Alright, where's my freaking pad? Oh, my freaking pad's up here. Look at me go. This is looking good. Ah, there we go. Plop it and stop it. Yeah. Oh wait, do I need? I think my hold's empty. Yep, I emptied it out. Okay, we're good there. Shipyard. Gotta make sure I put the weapon colors on this thing. Alright. And I think I can do a few remote rolls of what I want to do with it. Not 100% sure. I might want to save. Okay. It's not showing up. Ruh-roh. Holy bugs, Batman. That's not good. Hopefully that'll fix it. It's loading. It says it's loading. What did I do? got the little spinny majig up here. Ah, there it is. I guess it just took longer than I thought. Yeah, Victor's good. Yeah, I got everything there. That's all I need. And let's see, outfitting, hard points, the huge man. It's the huge. Nope, not here. Well, thing is, I just got it, Mr. Face, and I just needed it to get here to get to my chieftain, which is a little bit more finished than this one. So yeah, I did take it out in a conflict zone. It worked okay, but I'm really overheating because of the plasmas. Let me see. I thought I unlocked Bill Turner. Unfortunately, I can't do this one because I don't have niobium. Shield gen, a Biweave shield. I'm gonna go for that reinforced shield action. I'll finish it up later, but in case someone decides to want to pick a fight with me, I want to at least stand like a half a chance. So I'll get these guys going. I'm just not going to do anything if... see, I'm not sure if I need conductive ceramics or something else. I don't think I do for my cannons. Yeah, I don't. Conductive ceramics, no, I don't. So I will keep rolling through. Not quite enough. But I'm not going to be able to get higher than that. So that'll be good. That'll be decent. Shield boosters. Yeah, I mean, I'm not that good, so yeah, I could definitely high wake. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if I would survive. Depends though. I've stuck around and done decent against some people. It's good to. I don't mind throwing away a rebuy to get some combat experience at this point. It's not, you know, money's money. Void opals are a thing. Like, I've just about recouped the money I spent on this ship from like one session of void opals, so it's like whatever. You gotta pay to play. And not a tungsten, so I'm not gonna do that. FSD, did I get the stuff? Nope, still haven't got eccentric hyperspace trajectories. Yeah, void opals. Those nice long scans. Nope. Alright, I'll leave it at that. And sensors up to that. Power plants. Do this, why not? It needs it. I actually need to monster it, but I can do that later. And again, tungsten, I don't got it. Did I not put a high cap on this? I didn't put any modification on this, did I? I'm not gonna have what I need for. I'd want to put corrosive on it, but I'm not going to go do that yet, I don't think. Alright, so that gives me a little bit more ammo, just in case it run into trouble. What was the other thing I was going for? Engines? Yeah, I don't have cadmium of all things. Need pharmaceutical isolators too. The other thing I was going to go for is, do I not have Bill Turner unlocked? No, I do have Bill Turner. Why did I not? Oh, I pinned a long-range scanner. I should have pinned a plasma accelerator. Why didn't I do that? Why didn't I do that? Okay, well, I need to figure out what my cannon is. One thing at a time here. Let's go back to outfitting. And go to stored module. Where is my cannon? Because I got a huge cannon somewhere. I got a huge one. Where are you, huge cannon? Ah, there it is. Nope. It's not where you're supposed to be. Yep, I forgot to ship them. So you know what? I could have just sold that. I could go to Shinrarta and buy another cannon. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to Shinrarta, buy another cannon. Where's Shinrarta? You know what's really funny is I can't find Shinrarta now because I don't have a ship stored there. Normally I'm looking for my ship storage icon. What do I have for modules again? I got 2 shield cell banks. Crap. I'm gonna pull Houdini. I gotta pull Houdini here. I need a fuel scoop. I can't run my other shield cell bank right now anyway, so it's like it's pointless. Outfitting, yes. The 3B will get me there. I'm gonna pick up a 4A when I get to Shinrarta. Oh, why did I exchange it? That's fine. It's unmodded. It's a really bad habit. It's a really bad habit. It's a really bad habit. That was a cheaper shield generator, or shield cell bank too. I thought that it Dagandry. Whatever this is. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's unmodded. It's fine. I'll just gonna pick up another one at Shinrarta when I go to mod him anyway. There it is. Nailed it. Kind of. Now this is where flight assist off gets tricky when I'm flying a twitchy ship. Yeah, that's kind of it. Oh, no, I don't want that. Do that one. I do need to do some culling on my main account, for sure though. I think I have like 8 lasers that are legacy mods and I can just get rid of them and I don't get them. So I'm like, well maybe I'll change them. It's like, well, why would you bother? Just buy a new one when you go to change it anyway. Probably won't even use that same mod. Yeah, Chris, you wanna fight me? I'll do it. I'll do it. I think I can get these plasmas all to grade 3 tonight. They'll be fine.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
I mean, granted, this is my alt account. I shouldn't be holding it to such a high standard. Right, and it's like you spent all the materials on it, right?
4, 3, 2.
That might be... Man, it's just everyone wants to pick a fight with me tonight. I need to finish. Because if I fire my... The thing is... No. That's what I'm completely cool with, Chris. I'm completely cool with that. I need to practice anyway. But, I need to at least grade 3 these plasmas, because I overheat every time I take a shot.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Is it, let me guess, it's a, like a reverberating cascade mine cobra. Ah! I knew it. Copied Space Mage. I actually fought Space Mage in my crate during that 24-hour thing, and I did okay, but I allowed him to reload. That was my problem. 'Cause it seemed to me that he'd run out of mines.
Fuel scooping.
And... yeah. Yeah, just building it, yeah. I mean, I'll be okay if I can get... if I can get these plasmas under control, that's going to be the big thing.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Who wants to take bets on whether or not I'm going to get interdicted at Shinrarta? Oh, you're 50 jumps away from Shinrarta?
Fuel scooping.
Oh, okay. I mean, if you're gonna, geez, if you're gonna do 50 jumps, oh my god.
Warning. Temperature critical.
Might as well.
Fuel scoop
This
disengaged.
3B is actually hanging on pretty good. I'm surprised. Well, Chris, I'm gonna have to make 2 stops. I'm gonna... If I want to do it quicker, I'll just, like, leave my multi-cannon on.
4, 3, 2.
But, yeah. Okay, so that'll be almost perfect. Okay. Well, here's the thing. I can... I kind of wanted to try the cannon. Kind of wanted to try the cannon on this.
Fuel scooping.
Uh-oh, I know who that is. It's Dangerous.com. I fought him before. I'm like, that name sounds familiar. He actually interdicted me in my Mamba when I was jumping in. I'm like, Tour de Lance. I know that one. I know that ship. I'll be not fine. It's hopping tonight.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Andy Polaris. Who's TFCB? Who are those guys? In a wing. Who's doing what right now? Who's looking to interdict me right now? Kumo crew. Oh my god. Oh, they're looking to interdict. Hello. Maybe? I'm just trying to figure out where everyone's pointed at. I don't even think I got my fire set up. No, I do. I don't have a winter duter. There we go. Oh no, I mean business. It's like, dude, are you lining up on me? Seriously? You're like, he's lining up on me. Either that or I'm being very paranoid. I could just be very paranoid. Yeah, Chris, that happens. A little Star Smack action. Nah, I like to play the game though. It's fun. I like to play the avoiding interdiction game. Steve Shaw it is going. How's your Axel search? Now, if I don't get picked here, that'll be the nuts right there. Top of the world. That's good. I'm just gonna go for it. If I get picked off, I get picked off, whatever. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to pick a fight with them. So I'm trying to avoid that's why I'm trying to avoid the interdiction.
Flight assist off. Flight assist.
Hold on. Do that. Aylin. I had a feeling. Is it everyone MABA now? I thought it was everyone FDL. I thought it was everyone FDL. Uh-oh. I hit a shield cell bank accidentally. Dude, Mamba is my jam, even though it is actually shit. But Eagle is the real bae. How are you guys doing? I saw that you started earlier doing a little Nomads interview. I'm actually interested in going back and watching that. What was I grabbing here? No, the Mamba does not cook everything crispy. So you guys were going since, what was it, like 5, 6 o'clock? That is a pretty long stream. Let's see here. Let's sell you. Yes, that is a pretty long stream. Alright, so now... Where the heck is Bill Turner at? I should know this. He's an Alioth. I know he's an Alioth. Stevie G, thanks for following me, dude. I aim to not disappoint. Too bad. If you want to see the most mediocre combat ability, you've come to the right place. God, I haven't even done that hull reinforcement. Ugh. This is not good. Is it still glitched? Are you kidding me? I honestly hadn't really noticed it, but I mean, great, I guess. It's a feature, yeah. It's not a bug, it's a feature. Exactly. 11 jumps, holy shit. Oh, thanks, Chris. I didn't know you weren't really following. Instancing, yeah. Freaking instancing, dude.
Landing restraint lifted. Moderate speed on exit.
Flight assist.
Alright, so going to Alioth. Where's that at?
Really?
Is my jump range that bad? Can't be that bad. Oh, it's that bad. Oh, it's that bad. There we go, get rid of that. Bring the frame rate back. Yeah, and yeah, I still insist on like carrying it around to go like mod stuff. Yeah, I could do that, but at the same time, it's like then I can try it out as I go. You know? Yeah. It's only 11 jumps to Alioth. It's not that bad. Hey Silas, how's it going? Do I know you from somewhere? I think I know you from somewhere. Have we winged together? I do need to come back. Another 11 jumps, that is for sure. Yeah, because technically you should be on the left side. That's technically the captain's side. It's the left seat. I could have thrown a Guardian booster on. You're right, I could have thrown one. That was an oversight. That was an oversight. Bognox says chat. That's where it was. Yes. Yes, I do remember you now. Yep. Is there no coffee holder? There's no cup holders in this one? I thought this one had cup holders. Or is it the hollow that's got cup holders? Any best way to play the game? I'm flying an X52. If you want to be really good, it said keyboard and mouse is the best way. It's like I played an Xbox controller to start. That wasn't half bad. But I do enjoy the X52. It's pretty decent. What was I gonna do? I was gonna do something. Oh, yeah, I was gonna change my fire groups. Duh. Actually, no, I'll leave the interdictor on that one. Why not? Yeah, do what works for you, and don't worry about it too much. I do. Well, I guess I'm freaking notorious now, aren't I? I hop around. Some of Waffle too, dude. Thanks for subscribing, man. Appreciate it. Welcome to the club. Enjoy your potato chip emote. Don't worry about blowing up and back to Sidewinder. What? That's not gonna happen. Even on my alt count, I got all the runs. But yeah, I think if I know I got enough to roll all these to grade 3, and I think that'll like keep my ship from melting, and then I'll come fight you, Chris. And so thanks for following, dude. I hope this can be entertaining and informative for you. Because again, I'm still learning the learning the ropes here and for PvP and stuff. All right, I'll get there soon. I'm gonna have to take a bio break after I get to Alley. I should have done the Guardian booster. I could have put a grade 3 booster on this. No, it'd be a grade 2. Yeah. I'll go as fast as I can. Oh, the other thing is I only got 3 heat sinks, so that's going to be great. I will melt my ship at some point anyway. What's my stats too, by the way? Yeah, those shields aren't nearly where they need to be. That's going to be bad. I don't even know how to pronounce that. You mop, split. No, do you want to go near that? Thanks for following. Oh my god, that's sick. Oh, that is sick. I like that. I like that. Oh my god, as soon as you said that, I got it. That is, dude, that's a sick username. I like that. That's cool. I'm not clever enough to come up with that, as you can see. I came with potato chip. We could do that too. That's fine with me. Yeah. They'll save more U time than me. I gotta get back to Shinrarta anyway, but yeah, that'll be quicker. We can get some more entertainment going here. Maybe down a booster, but it's not gonna make that big of a difference. It's the first time trying this build out anyway. Yeah, but the Class 4 fuel scoop makes all the difference in this ship. It just sucks I don't have a... I think it's I only rolled a grade 3 on my FSD on this. Turn metallics. Here we go. This kind of sucks. This is like one of those super cruises where it's not quite long enough I wanted to go hit the head. I'll dock, and then I'll do the thing, and then I'll be ready to go. I really hope I got enough materials, because I did do some other rolls. I hope I got enough. I don't even know if I got enough for the experimental effects. I completely forget. Didn't take into account the experimental effects. Okay, I got enough for that. Oh no. I don't got enough for target lock breaker. Crap. Oh well. And got enough for that one. I could do that one too. Maybe. Well, that kind of sucks. The joys of flying on an alt account. I forget the gravity on this. I think it's another pretty low G one.
Orbital flight engaged.
Come on, you bastard, don't be too fast. Perfect.
Flight assist off.
Oh boy, I started yawn and now it's twitchy. Alright, that's a little better. It's a bog. That's right, man. Bog streams at like such a convenient time for me. It's hard to like not join in. Rebecca Black, right? Like Friday?
Zorgon Peterson Tango Alpha Delta. Automated flight control protocol initiated. Please submit a request prior to landing.
Alright, I'm gonna I see you now. Do I not have you on my friends list? Oh, of course I don't. Especially this is my alt account. I don't have like anyone. Send me a friend invite. Yeah, I guess.
Docking permission authorized. You may
there's
proceed
pad.
to landing pad 04.
twitchy bastard. Gotcha.
Docking procedure completed. Ship secured. Greetings, Commander.
Wait, you can pay her like on. You can pay her to sing, like a Fiverr type thing. I wasn't aware of that. That's a thing, I guess. Now, which one's which? I'm gonna say this one's gonna be my main damage one. That's gonna be my main damage boy, so I'm gonna go oversized. Yeah, go oversized on that one. I'm gonna roll them all at least to grade 3, and let me just pin that guy for future. All right, take your time, Chris. I gotta make another pit stop myself after this. Okay, so that's gonna be nice. And let me just do this real quick. Need all the advantage. I'm gonna save the manganese on that though. Okay, I did that. That's good. Now I think one of these is gonna be dispersal field. I like dispersal field. It's free chaff. Not that it's going to be super critical on this. Actually, I don't know why I would put on this. I usually put that on an APA build because you get more shots of the APA. Oh well. I'll leave it on. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, Tato Crisp. Let me just. Hold on. I'll do you here. I'll do you. Search. There you go. Gotcha. Gotcha, buddy. Now, what should I do on this one? Experimental effects. How am I doing on powers? I think I'm fine on power. I can afford to... Yeah, I can afford to punch it up a little bit if I want. I want target lock breaker so bad, but I don't have the thing. No, I don't really want fire rate. I would consider a cheeky phasing sequence build, but I'm not gonna. I guess I can go oversized for now. It's gonna be the best win for now. I will get that wing invite in a second. Can I get it from here? Yeah, I can get it from here. Yeah, I'll put the overcharged one. I think I can roll the other one too. The other overcharged one. Oh, cadmium. Bane of my existence. Bane of my existence. Which one's the other overcharged one? Which one was this? This oversized? That was the other oversized one. Okay. Yeah, I'll do this one. Yep. Did I not pin it? I thought I pinned it. Did I not pin it? I thought I pinned it. Okay, now it's pinned. I thought I clicked it, but maybe I misclicked. Because that's what I usually do. If I don't have enough to finish something, I'll pin it. Okay, so I did Dispersal Field. Don't want Dazzle Shell just for the heck of it. Yeah, I'll throw on a Dazzle Shell, why not? I would, but I don't have the materials for Target Lock Breaker. Otherwise, I normally run a Target Lock Breaker for sure. That's fine. This one. Alright, well, my other weapon's unmodified, unfortunately. So I'm gonna be right back, and then we'll do a fight with this unfinished build, and it's gonna be hilarious, and I'm gonna lose probably. Matt Trader, yeah, ask me about the whole rest of my stream. I need to go, like, I've traded for so many mats, it's stupid. Because I tried to build too many ships at once, that's the problem. Alright, so where do you want to meet? You're at Alioth 4, that's where I'm at. We just gonna do this in open space? I don't know if there's any rings here. I actually haven't done much fighting in rings. Might be a thing to consider. The ring thing. Oh, hello. Hey, buddy. Yeah, I just need to spend some time on the ground in an SRV, doing SRV things. Alright, let's go up to Super Cruise. You can choose a spot.
Friendship's drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's see what he's got. Yep, that's about how I built my crate. Except I got APAs instead of regular plasmas. That's just how it goes upside down. I'd actually wouldn't mind trying rings because I haven't done many fights in rings. So you want to just like try the rings of this planet right in front of us? Alright, this is next door, right? Alioth, yeah, right here. Alioth 4. I don't mind, dude. Honestly, what was it, the day that Bog and Malik and DJ did their thing? I think I lost like 100 million in rebuys. Like, not even worried about it on my main account. This account's a little bit more tight on cash, but it's still not that bad. Yeah, totally. That's why I kind of wanted to practice, and also it might even it out for me because this ship's unfinished. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Alright, I'm just gonna throw on Wing Beacon here, and we'll just drop in, like, wherever.
Flight assist off.
These rings aren't too bad looking.
Flight assist off. Flight assist on.
So you just want to start like a few kilometers away and then go from there? Tick dust? Is that what they call it? Oh. Are you? Did it drop you out there? Oh, hello. Why no extra ammo? Because it's an unengineered cannon. That's why. It's not engineered yet. I was going to unlock the Sarge. I was going to do some stuff with it. Oh, I think they are off. I think they're off. Oh, they are on. Ooh, that's embarrassing. Oh, I didn't have the I didn't have the materials for it. That fourth shield cell gonna cook my modules. They're gonna cook it. You just want to start from here, break the ring, and start from here. All right.
Flight assist off. Flight assist on. Warning. Impulse attack. Trajectory disruption. Warning. Temperature critical.
Oh, that's shitty pit management. Oh, he's got frickin' phasing sequence, the cheeky bugger. My pit management is like absolute garbage right now.
Targeting disrupted.
Too late.
Temperature critical.
Oh man, this is not looking good for me. I'm super not doing good. That was a late shot. That was dumb. I'm running no shields.
Warning. Temperature
That was way too early. I think I like the multi-cannon better. End up doing more chip damage that way. And this is only a single bank too.
Flight
I'm giving him the optimal shot for his rails, see if he can hit it.
Heat sink deployed.
Try to reset here.
Heat sink deployed.
I can't believe I missed that. Son of a diddly. That was such an easy shot. I should have had that. He's changing direction.
Under attack. Warning. Temperature.
Rest in peace, my modules! God, this is like one of my worst fights I've had in a while. I'm doing so bad. That was a bad shot again. That was a complete guess. Nice thruster rocks there. That's actually really throwing me off.
Shields offline.
I gotta get a chance to get my banks off if I'm gonna recover from this, but not my banks, my shield boosters. Are you, it's kind of, oh, he's trying to snipe the modules, that's what he's doing.
Warning. Hull breach attack. Taking internal damage. Warning. Temperature critical.
I don't got a chance to get my boosters off.
Integrity critical.
Alright, I'll call it there. GG. I did horrible there. That was one of my worst fights to date.
Shields online. Flight assist off.
But that was good practice. I had a lot of really early PA shots there. I've been mainly using APAs and I'm too eager to spam them from far out. I should have waited and timed some of those shots better.
Flight assist on.
Alright, now let me catch up with chat.
Some nights I close my eyes and I try to listen closely. I travel back in time and it sounds like
Well, there was some good friendly banter in chat too. But yeah, thanks for that, Chris. That was good practice for me. I'm gonna go get repaired somewhere. What do we got? What do we got?
Frame shift charge detected.
It's got the thing I need. Fuel repair stock. Sure, I'll go here.
Frame shift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm not sure if I want to swap one of the P's with a what's it called? A railgun? Nah, I don't know. That's kind of not the point of this build anyway. I'm not sure, really used to using the cannon. I haven't used cannons in a while, so I gotta get used to that. Best way to use that. Yeah, I like railguns. I use railguns in most of my other builds. Yeah, because that way you can chip away at it, and then, you know, limits the effectiveness of banks. I'm not too worried about it. It's a clipper. Doesn't look like he's doing much of anything, unless you're gonna go to gank him. We can go take a look at this. We can go take a peek. Do we want to mess with him? I can pull him right now. Ah, it's too close to the plant. Never mind. Too late. Which place was I going to again? Jeez, I don't know. I don't know, Allie. I'll have to save my life. Aiken Town, okay. Yeah, Rain, it just depends on where you're at, basically. If you're going to run into NPCs with engineered stuff, like the Spec Ops in Complex Zones are going to have it. Wing assassination missions for sure will have it. I got shields, though. Like, I got 1100 megajoules. It'll be fine. It was 2-on-1. It'll be fine. I don't mind a rebuy, but as Lynn said, it's like if you're doing a friendly match, it's like if you can avoid a rebuy, avoid the rebuy, or something like that, something to that extent. I'm like, yeah, that's actually not. That's a good point. It's a good point. Yeah. I never really done much against clippers before. I think I fought one with using frag cannons during the Zerek Null event, and that was like the only thing it had going for it. Alright, so I think BC wanted to go too. Where's BC at? Is BC still around? So I could just run back to Shinrarta and pick up my multi-cannon and try that out instead. I could finish up the engineering later. It's actually getting kind of late, so I'm down if BC's still around. I think did I add? Probably a Viper technically maybe could be the Chieftain, I don't know. Maybe not an NPC Viper. Forgot to see what my armor wasn't really up either. I can't. I don't think I can look at my armor. I can look at my armor stats. What was my armor? Yeah, it's just that's not too far. Resistances were a little lower, but yeah, that's actually not too far away from what it's going to be at the end.
Flight assist off.
Solar Peterson Tango Alpha Delta. Welcome to Aligned Space. Please approach the station at a safe speed, Commander. Request approved. Clear to land on pad 2-2.
It's 22. Yeah, it's right there. Look at that. I like how there's like a little mirror thing at the front of the FDL. I think that's kind of cute.
Landing gear deployed.
I'm assuming that's what that's for.
Ships on deck. Engaging pad restraints. Happy to have you, Commander.
Hull repair.
I think that's all I needed. Are you heading back to Shinrarta, Chris? Should we wing up again? We should do the wing thing. Yeah, I'm gonna end back. I'm gonna head back to Shinrarta, and I'll end when we get there. You gentlemen gonna figure out what you want to do here? Oh boy, we got the race. I think you're gonna beat me though. I can't even find it because I don't have a ship stored there. Where the heck did it go? There it is. Hello. Yes, your jump range is higher. Oh, I'm heading through Cook. I could actually... The yellow symbols? Where? Which yellow symbols? On the galaxy map? Those are... the yellow ones are stations that have been attacked by Thargoids and that are in a state of repair. Yes, they're stations that were attacked by Thargoids and were being repaired. But the repair costs are, like, absolutely ridiculous.
Fuel scooping.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. We getting our ship pushed in by the Goids.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yep. And I don't know how many Operation Ida's actually repaired, but they haven't repaired that many. So yeah. Actually, you know what I could do? I don't think I have the materials for it. I could turn around and go back to Cook. Armor. Optionals.
Fuel scooping.
What do I got for hull reinforcements? Heavy duty. Nope, I don't have enough to go grade 5, so I'll save the trip. I will save the trip. You think so? Alright. That would be great, honestly. because the amount of materials you need to haul to get one station repaired is absolutely ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous.
4, 3, 2,
Do you not have the filter on your map?
fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Ah, gotcha.
Frameshift drive charging.
Less clutter that way, probably. Yeah, that mining CG was nuts. How many materials was that? 3 million? How many materials is that? Hold on, I'll have to check once I get out of which space here. 'Cause it might actually be close. Yeah, but I can still check it. Hold on. Wait, what? Can't usually. Oh, it's because this account didn't participate. I didn't even sign up on this account. That's why I can't check it.
Frameshift drive charging.
But yeah, it's quite a bit. Forget where it's at. Hold on. Check the Galnet real quick. Shows it. Yeah, there's quite a bit of materials that are needed. So they're 42% done. So you need to double that to start. Oh, it's got to be at least a million per station, close to that, or at least 500,000. But some of the stuff it takes they're pretty long hauls. So those mad lads at Ida, they're running like maxed out cutters, and that's like basically all they do. And they can barely keep up, or they can't keep up, because they can't repair a station per week pretty much. Yeah, the CG's already over for this world's thing, but if I was on my main account, I could see how far we got to go, because I still got the transaction for it, or how much it raised, I should say, how much it raised. I mean, that's what I think that's your face. I think it's way too high. You did like tone that down a minute, you know? It's like, it's not like you're having to rebuild the station from the ground up. I don't know. Takes too long to do, so the players can't keep up with it. Unless like more people were doing it, but like even I don't haul that often. But every once in a while I'll help them out.
Disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Okay, yep, so 3 million. That was right then. And I mean, yeah, build a new station, sure. 3 million seems reasonable, I guess. Right, exactly. So you have BGS, it's basically the IDA guys that will repair it. Yeah, and I doubt the Thargoids are gonna get to. Why are you gonna self-destruct, Rain? What'd you do? What happened? Did you run out of fuel? Do you need me to come fuel rat for you?
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two,
Yeah, you did way better than me. Still 2 jumps out. Granted, I stopped to check Galnet,
fuel scooping.
but still. You're still 2 jumps ahead of me.
Disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah. If you want rain, if you don't want to pay the rebuy, I'll grab a ship and come rat for you. I don't know, it depends on how far out you are.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Yeah, it could be.
Drive charging.
Yeah, you can either call a fuel rat or I can come get you if you want. Yeah, if you're okay with the rebuy, that's fine.
4, 3, 2,
I mean, I can't say I've ever called a fuel rat myself. I did have to self-destruct once. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, you know, it's up to you. It's your call.
fuel scooping.
Yeah. In that case, it'd probably be quicker.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Be more quick. Yeah, for sure. That'd be a lot of time and money. Because you said you just got back from Road to Riches, right? That is true too. It's hard to recoup the cost of this ship. That is very true. No, you're gonna need to buy something bigger. I'd say like yeah, I'd say yeah, an ASP would be where you definitely want to bare minimum start for void opal mining.
Flight assist.
So do you have enough for an ASP now? Or no? Okay, so you're just still working on getting the money for the ASP. I gotcha. Makes sense. That makes sense. I need to bring that in tighter. That was way too wide. That's what I did for one of my buddies. He's in a Cobra, and it's like, well, yeah, I can't really do much mining in a Cobra, but I'll mine for you, then get your ass.
Scan detected.
Some people do.
Landing gear deployed.
Immersion for beggars, yeah, pretty much. Mooching culture. Alright, well, it's getting late. I need to, I'm flipping tired because I've been up since 5 o'clock, so. Actually, no, I've been up since near 4 o'clock. Oh my god. Anyone playing Elite? I'm gonna raid Scott Falco because that's the only person I know who's what is he doing? Oh, he's playing Twilight Princess? Yeah, it could be something to go watch. If this ain't your thing, feel free to jump out, but appreciate y'all sticking around. Appreciate the fight, Chris. I definitely need the practice for sure. I got a long ways to go in my journey to get good. So, until next time, take it easy.